This is the right place, but definitely the wrong time. That's where the vaccine lottery winner usually comes to claim their prize. An ad for Particle Cola. I never got to try it. This ad is for Morley cigarettes. I think Dad used to smoke those. I bet that fountain looked really nice when it was working. I'm pretty sure those things used to carry people around the city. I vaguely remember riding in one with Dad when I was a kid. If only this had a dose of vaccine in it. The guards took Denby over to that building. I need to find a way inside. I can't tell what it says, but it looks like it was fancy at some point. The bottom floor of this building seems to be pretty wrecked. Reminds me of the one in the Ministry of Medicine's lobby. The window is blocked by rubble. There's no bark. It's way too smooth to be able to get a decent grip on it. This branch extends pretty far out. It almost reaches that balcony on the second floor. It looks like there's some open windows up there. I could probably get inside the building that way. If I go in through the main entrance, the guards will definitely catch me before I reach Denby. Right, this should work. I can't just go around shooting everything. I really hope this holds.
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
I should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
You had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them fairly.
I didn't steal it!
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Ah!
Perhaps you'd care to tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
I can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how?
I am telling you the truth. I got it in the rebel headquarters after you guys raided it. Can you let me go now?
How could they do something like this?
I would love to let you go. I really would.
How could they do something like this?
However, you are omitting the fact that you have had multiple contacts with Amy Wellard, a known rebel, and the person who gave you that ticket. If you tell me Miss Wellard's whereabouts, this can all end now.
All right. This ends now.
Ah, it seems I was correct to expect Miss Weller to show herself.
Amy? Why did you come? Get out of here now!
I'm afraid our young man has served his purpose. As you will.
Denby!
I was left no choice, Miss Weller. Do not make his mistake.
Don't talk to me, you monster!
I understand your anger, but drastic measures are sometimes necessary to preserve order. Now, please, don't try anything foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
Going somewhere?
Yes, and you're in my way.
You really are a feisty one.
And I'm not letting go, you bastard! I am not dying today! Oh God. Not now. Not after all this.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain.
You been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own. Her breathing's been getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did. What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know, I'm right here.
Amy!
Stone the Ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell?
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
How long was I out for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's... oh, God.
Yeah, it was touch and go for a while, but I knew you'd make it.
You're a tough nut, Amy. Just like your dad.
Exactly how did I end up here?
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really, no.
What's the last thing you do remember?
I was at Willowdale Plaza, trying to rescue Denby.
Denby? What happened to him?
He was being tortured by Tiberius, and I couldn't save him. I watched them torture him. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. I can still hear him screaming.
I'm so sorry, Amy.
But that wasn't the last thing I remember. There was more. There was a guard, a big guy. He cornered me outside and we started fighting. He stabbed me with his bayonet. That's how I was injured in the first place.
But when I found you, someone had treated your wound and bandaged you up. Are you sure there isn't anything else you've forgotten?
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also know what I saw. It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
You sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious? If what you saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up and brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What matters is that you're alive and safe here with us.
I'm not staying here, Gus. There's too many questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You just spent the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Amy, please.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Here, take this bolt. I know it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
Thanks. I'm pretty sure that used to be Gus's old toy chest. I'm not gonna look through all their stuff. My trusty crossbow. I've got one bolt. I've always liked this one. It's Gus and his mom when he was about 6 months old. Pop's wedding photo. They look great. It's really not my place to start redecorating. Nothing in there except a bed, and I'm not sleepy right now. I'll see you guys later.
Take care of yourself out there, Amy.
It's creepy how you can't see the face underneath the hood. This statue has been heavily damaged. Judging from the location, I would say that head belongs to the broken statue. Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
Sure, why not?
If you're not willing to take this seriously, then I can't help you. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Inside the cathedral?
Not without getting clearance from me, you aren't.
I think you should know that I've got the perfect life.
And you could have the perfect death if you embrace the Reaper.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
No, of course not. I've got too much left to do before I go.
Then maybe you should get on with it.
I can't just go around shooting people. Hello, Mariska.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Mariska, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Do you know where the Reaper is?
Believe me, if I did, I'd be gone already.
I think I need to worship the Reaper.
Well, this is certainly a different attitude from the last time we spoke. If I may ask, what caused you to change your mind?
I saw him, the Reaper.
Oh, I hardly think that can be true. Only one person has seen the Reaper and lived, and that is our founder. Surely you have an actual reason for wanting to join the Acolytes?
Please, so much has happened. If you could just give me some information.
I can give you any information you need, but if you want to join the Acolytes, you'll need to be a little more serious about it.
I'm ready to join. I promise.
Are you? What troubles you?
All this time, I've just been trying to survive, but compared to everything else that's been going on, it seems kind of pointless now. I mean, My green lung vaccine will be wearing off soon. 2 of my friends are dead because of me. And the government wants my head. I just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to keep living like this. I'm lost. I need help. And I don't know where to go.
It's all right. You came to the right place. Go talk to Claire in front of the cathedral. Tell her you are ready. Good luck on your journey to death, young lady. May the Reaper take you swiftly and peacefully.
Thanks. It's not like Gordon to just leave his stand. I wonder what he's up to. I'm not interested in any of this junk. Hi, Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick around too long. The guards have been looking for you.
I'll see you later, Nelson.
Be careful, Amy.
It really is a nice day to be out in the market. I haven't got anything to say. Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
Are
you all right? You seem troubled.
I don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens. I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I die.
So you're dying then?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
I think so. Yes. I just want to see my loved ones again.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader, Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the Acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
I can't just go around shooting people.
Ah, young lady. I'm so pleased to see you've decided to join us here. Please, make yourself at home and feel welcome. The Acolytes of the Reaper are glad to have you here to celebrate with us and await your time of passage to the Promised Land. Follow me and have a seat. You're just in time to hear the daily affirmation.
Brothers and sisters, as another sun sets, we seek comfort in the knowledge that we are all one day closer to the Promised Land. Although no members of our flock have taken the great journey today, tomorrow still awaits. Always remember that no matter how terrible things may seem for us here, the Promised Land will heal all our pain and suffering. We are all here, born into this struggle, to come so far and end up returning to dust. Now let us join together in a moment of silence to honor the Reaper and pray for a visit from him soon. Let the music and celebration begin. May death come swiftly for us all.
He's just sitting around minding his own business. He looks right at home in here. What is she doing in here? She's just a little girl. Hello there.
Hi.
What's your name, kiddo?
Maggie. What's yours?
I'm Amy. How old are you, Maggie?
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better. Then I started coughing too. She says that if I pray to the Reaper, I won't hurt anymore.
When did you start living here with the other the other worshippers?
About 2 weeks ago, after Daddy died. Mommy and I were really sad, but one day she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again. So we came here and met all these nice people. Sometimes I still feel sad, but they help me feel happy again.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
I wonder if playing dress-up with statues is considered sacrilegious. Real marble. Nice. That's a catchy tune they're playing.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, but I had some questions for you.
I'll be happy to answer them.
Is there a reason everyone wears a top hat?
As a sign of reverence and respect. Our leader has described the figure of the Reaper to us many times. He wears a tall black hat and long robes. You must have noticed the symbol we have adopted to represent him incorporates the image of the hat.
I did notice that, yes.
By wearing these hats, we feel a closeness, a kinship with him.
How come Jess doesn't wear one?
She chooses not to. Her reasons are her own.
So, what is it you do in here?
We wait for our appointed times, when the Reaper will appear to us and guide us through the ether to the Promised Land. Every one of us has an expiration date, if you will. We gather here and hope that ours will be this very day. When one of us does pass on, we celebrate them and ask the Reaper to consider us for the next journey. In the meantime, we enjoy each other's company and express our adoration for the Reaper and his grim task.
Can anyone join your group if they want to?
Yes. Anyone who is prepared to face and accept the inevitable is welcome to join us.
How do you know when people are ready?
The sincerity of wanting to die can't be easily faked. When I first spoke with you, you clearly weren't ready. It was easy to tell when you were.
Isn't it possible to misjudge?
Of course. But most people who aren't truly ready to die don't normally stay in the flock for very long. It has happened before, and it's a pity to lose them, but hopefully they will return someday.
What brought you into the flock?
I was looking for solace. Last year, I lost my entire family to green lung. I was devastated. And one day, I was walking through the market district and, like you, happened to speak to a fellow acolyte. She told me about the Reaper, how we shouldn't fear death, and my eyes were opened. Rather than mourn my family, I should be happy for them. After all, isn't there no better reward than to be taken from this miserable world to someplace better? They have known the Reaper and seen his benevolence. All I can do is hope for the same. My former life has no meaning. My future lies in the next world, and the Reaper will take me there when the time comes, so I may be with my loved ones again. Does that answer your question?
Yes, I think it does.
I think you will find that many of my brothers and sisters joined for similar reasons.
I'll speak to you later.
I look forward to it.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Are you the leader of the Reaper cult?
Indeed. My name is Jess. Welcome. I'd prefer it if you didn't use such a pejorative word to describe us, though. We're the Acolytes of the Reaper. Please address us by that name, if you would.
Of course. I'm sorry. My name is Amy, by the way.
A pleasure, Amy. May you find the peace you seek here.
Can you tell me about the Reaper?
Of course. Was there anything in particular you wanted to know?
Who is he?
He is our savior, the shepherd, the psychopomp. He is the one who would lead us to the promised land, the life beyond.
Heaven?
It has many names. Heaven, paradise, nirvana, the promised land. But though the names vary, the concept remains the same.
Can you be sure it will be better? Or that there even is a promised land?
Even if what lies beyond death is nothing but oblivion, it would still be better than this world.
I suppose so. What does the Reaper do?
He removes us from the misery of this life and takes us beyond.
How?
His legion of ravens patrols the skies and searches for the sick and dying. They appear to those who are near death and summon him.
Ravens?
Yes, ravens with red eyes that refuse to sing. If you see one, it means he's near.
I've seen quite a few of them, actually.
Then consider yourself lucky, Amy. You are not long for this world.
What's your reason for worshipping him?
I was once a non-believer, but I had an experience many years ago that changed everything.
What happened?
I saw him, and I lived. At first I didn't know why, but in time I came to understand. I was chosen. It became my duty to spread his word. Death is coming for us all. We must embrace it rather than fear it.
Does that mean you're a suicide cult?
I asked you not to use that word.
Right, sorry.
And no, we are not. To die by our own hands would disrupt the Reaper's pattern. We all have our allotted times, and expediting those would anger him. So we wait and comfort each other in our last days.
Do you know where I can find the Reaper?
Your time will come. Just be patient.
No, you don't understand. I've already seen him. I need to find him again.
You've seen him?
Yes, a few weeks ago.
Did he speak to you?
He did. He said he was going to ease my pain.
And yet, here you are.
When I saw him, I was fighting for my life. It took me 3 weeks just to stand again. I didn't want to die. Now, I don't know. I just want to see my friends and family again.
I'm sorry you've been through so much. You need to find out why you were robbed of your passage to the Promised Land. You need to have the vision.
The what?
It's a ritual we have for those who seek communion with the Reaper. It will allow you to speak to him and ask whatever questions you want. Go through that door there. It will lead you to a courtyard. Sit on the bench. Underneath it, you will find a decanter. Drink from it. You will soon go into a deep trance. If you are lucky, he will come to you.
That's all I wanted to know about the Reaper for now.
Very well.
How come you don't wear a hat like everyone else?
When I saw the Reaper, the encounter left me feeling terrified. My hair turned white, seemingly overnight. When I began spreading the word, I decided to use my hair as a symbol of my encounter, as proof that what I saw was real. To cover it up with a hat would be a disservice to his legacy.
So, why is there a plane sticking out of this church?
The story goes that on the day the world ended, there was an airplane flying overhead that got caught in the blast. It ended up crashing into this cathedral, killing all those on board as well as everyone inside the building.
That's awful.
Is it? They were spared the misery of the world after the catastrophe. I rather envy them, to be honest.
Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
That does not look good. They've drawn their sign for the Reaper on it. Nice. I wonder if it's made from uranium glass. Hi there, I'm Amy. I'm new here.
I thought so. Welcome into the Reaper's embrace, Amy. I'm Ellie.
What brought you to join the Acolytes?
When my family found out I had green lung, they kicked me out. I wasn't angry at them, but I felt so alone. I hated the idea of dying with so many things left unfinished. But then Jess found me and took me in. She told me the word of the Reaper. I was so happy to learn that I could find a better life after death, that this was only one step in a larger plan. It's so much better to die happy and among friends than alone with no guidance.
Have you seen your family again?
My mother saw me preaching in the market once and ran away. They don't understand, but it's their choice not to. I have all the family I need here.
Have you had a chance to speak with the Reaper?
I haven't had the vision yet, no. My time will come.
I'm going to go now. We'll talk later.
Have a blessed day. May death come for you swiftly.
This wreckage is horrifying, but maybe there's something I can use. There's a loose piece of shrapnel here with a sharp edge. You can never have too many weapons. A piece of metal shrapnel with a very sharp edge. A decanter of liquid underneath the bench. Well, that's not suspicious at all. I'm so glad Gus and Pop aren't here to see this. Ew. Oh, my head is swimming. What was in that decanter?
Amy.
That sounded like Clem?
You've sure had a hell of a time, huh, Amy? How are you holding up? You know what you have to do now, right?
I don't know. I'm just ready to give up.
Don't do that just yet. I can help you. Follow me.
It's just hanging there. How is that even possible? Take off the mask? I don't want to see what's underneath. Why are we here, Clem? I thought the whole point of this was to talk to the Reaper.
You've got some jumbled thoughts going around your head. You need to get those sorted out.
How am I supposed to do that?
There's some folks who will help you with that.
Hey, Amy.
Denby.
Hello again, Wellard.
Oh, God, not you again.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
Each of them is here to help you put your thoughts together. I'll just leave you to it. See you soon, Amy.
Dad, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you too, kiddo. How have you been?
I've been better. How come you never told me you were a rebel?
Becoming a rebel was my choice to make. I wanted you to live as carefree as possible. The less you knew, the more time you could spend playing with your friends. Being a kid.
I think I understand.
Now, come on. We've got work to do. Right. Let's get back to work. It's been way too long.
It looks like the one in the market district. It's running normally. No speed limit? That sounds amazing. It's so close to being done, and yet so far. Dad looks so healthy.
Hey, the old girl's looking almost finished. You've done a great job restoring her, kiddo.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy.
We sure had some great times working on her, didn't we?
Okay, let's get to work.
Ah, crap, I completely forgot. Gordon brought that fan in before. Said it was giving him trouble.
I'll take care of it. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
That's my girl.
Let's see here. There, kid stuff.
Good going, kiddo. Now we can focus on the car.
Right. Now we can get started.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? If it's not one thing, it's another. Nelson's pump was always giving me problems.
I'll take care of it. Right. This shouldn't take too long. Done. No sweat.
Nice one. Finally, we can get started. Have you been able to find the missing parts?
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish fixing it. I wanted to have something to remember you by. But I've been so busy running the shop, and then I got sick, and I don't think I'm going to live long enough to be able to do it.
Hey, now, none of that. It's all right. You've been dealt a horrible hand. Worse than most. And you've been so strong through it all. An old car isn't worth your life, kiddo.
I just feel like I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
Failing me? Amelia Grace Wellard, you stop that nonsense right now. You've already done more with the rebels than I ever did. It's gonna change the world. You've got too much left to live for. Too many people depend on you. You can't give up here.
Okay, I know you're right. I think I just needed to hear someone say it. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm your dad. That's what I do.
It was great seeing you again. I love you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Very good, Amy. Now jump.
Denby, I'm so sorry. I wish I got to you in time. You didn't deserve this.
Hey, don't apologize. It's not your fault. There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
What's going on?
You know how you've been seeing all those ravens?
Yes, something has been bothering me about them.
So think about it. What exactly is it about them that's bothering you?
A raven with red eyes. This is like the one that helped me escape Rockwall. Hang on. I didn't realize just how crazy that sounds. How could a bird help someone escape from jail?
I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me, too.
It's just a regular raven, like the ones I saw at Fripp Square and Pop's farm. All they do is wait to eat things and make noise.
Sure, that's what ravens do, isn't it?
It doesn't make sense. The ravens I've been seeing with the red eyes, I've never seen another living thing with eyes that glow like that.
What sort of things have you seen that do?
Shards, electric lights, artificial things.
That's right.
So that means these ravens aren't real?
Makes sense to me.
But they fly, and they clearly understand commands.
Whoops.
Of course. They're mechanical. But if that's the case, who's controlling them?
Excellent question. You'll find an answer, I'm sure. You should head back. Don't forget what we talked about.
I won't. Goodbye, Denby. I miss you.
Miss you too, Amy. Take care of yourself.
I thought I killed you.
Indeed. And I almost killed you. Luckily for me, that moment lives on in your memory. Let's go revisit it, shall we? You know, I thought you were done for after our little disagreement. And then when the Reaper swooped in, pure poetry. What was it he said to you, anyway? I'm dying to know.
He said he could ease my pain.
Oh, is that all?
No, he said something else, just as I was blacking out.
That's right, he did. What was it?
I can't remember.
Can't remember or don't want to remember? Mental blocks sure are problematic, aren't they?
I've looked better. Talking to myself isn't going to get me anywhere. That's him. That's the Reaper. He's saying something to me, but what? I can't get to him. This stupid guard is in the way. He's blocking my way. You're in my way.
Yes, that's the nature of mental blocks. What are you going to do about it?
There's blood dripping from the end of it. I'm feeling a sense of déjà vu. I'd rather not get too close. I'm really sick of you.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain. I'm a doctor.
Doctor?
Get everything sorted?
I think so, yes.
Great. Time to send you back.
Thanks for all your help, Clem. I'm sorry about...
Don't you worry about that, Amy. I went out helping the rebels. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now you get yourself back, and you do your part. I know everything will turn out fine.
That was intense, but I only have more questions. I've got to find the Reaper. Only he has the answers. Wait a minute. Where did you come from? Okay, you've obviously brought me something. Let's have it. I wonder if that's someone's grave. That would be disrespectful. Nice. I bet it was even prettier when it was operational. It's pretty, but also kind of scary. She watches o'er us all, protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight.
Welcome back. I hope you were successful in your communion with the Reaper. What can I help you with?
Have you experienced the vision?
I attempted to, yes, but the Reaper did not see fit to grace me with his presence. Admittedly, I was a bit disappointed, but I plan to try again soon. I know he will speak to me when the time is right.
I'll speak to you later.
I look forward to it.
Does this mean anything to you?
That is a lovely painting. I've never seen it before, though.
Hey, Jess? Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get that?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
No, not at all. That painting, it's what started all of this. This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
I'm not quite following here.
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberius. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and...
And?
Apparently, Wilson had green lung, but hadn't told me. He said he was getting the vaccine for his sister. I saw a raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul. That's when I had my epiphany.
Where did this all happen?
It was in Sector 67, in a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh. It's a long shot, but it might be worth investigating.
I can only hope the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks. Hello there.
Hi.
Has the Reaper ever sent you a vision?
No, Jess told my mommy I was too young for that. But the other night, I had a dream where I talked to the Reaper. He told me that when my time came, I would see my daddy again and have lots of candy.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
I don't think I should get too close. Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. A Dunstan Algonquin. Cheap and reliable, but not the most fun to drive. Or so I've heard. Nothing useful. Looks like all the oil leaked out of the engine a long time ago. It's sad to see a nice machine just left to the elements like this. It's still in surprisingly good condition. Completely ruined. This is still in really good condition. It might be worth having. It's of no use to me. Nothing useful hidden underneath them. Another old road sign. Doesn't look like people could go very fast around here. Picked clean. Not surprising. The parts for this were rare even before the bombs. Just another victim of the wastes. Looks like he's been here for decades. Nothing useful. Just a memory of whatever this building used to be. This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it. This corpse... It seems to be running fine. There she is, Lady Twiner. It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip it with my bare hands. Poking this painting would just damage it more. There are a couple of weird bulges here, as though there was something hidden behind the eyes. This can't be a coincidence. Someone is leaving me a trail. This symbol looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? I wonder what this key unlocks. It seems to be running fine. This symbol looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Does this mean anything to you?
No, sorry.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. That's an interesting symbol, but I've never seen it before.
Does this mean anything to you?
I think I've seen that symbol somewhere before, but I can't remember where offhand. Sorry, I can't be more help.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, but it looks pretty old.
You going to be joining us for dinner tonight, Amy?
I'd love to, Pop, but I've still got a lot of things to take care of.
I'll save you a plate anyway.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I'll see you guys later.
Take care of yourself out.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I'm not interested in any of this junk. That doesn't even look like me. Ripping down a wanted poster isn't going to magically make me innocent again. I don't want that as a souvenir. Julius Caesar now showing. Hello? Danton, Bruce, are you still in here?
Amy? You're alive? I heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough. Have you had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck. Word of the massacre in the Market District has spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberias, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be. As long as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
Danton?
What is it, Amy?
Time for me to go.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good of you to ask.
I'm not the landscaper. I'll leave the weed pulling to someone else. Huh. The symbol on this token matches the one on the train. It's locked. How odd. Fits perfectly. What was that noise? It's no good. Looks like it all evaporated quite a while ago. These look like the types of books Nelson collects. What are those doing in here? Looks like this is where the bulk of the controls are. Interesting. Looks like some kind of manually controlled fuel regulator. It's beautiful. A footstool. Is there really a need for comfort in a place like this? I don't think I've ever seen them grow so lush indoors, or anywhere for that matter. Looks like some kind of storage hatch. There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this. Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now. I don't need any notepaper. It's blank. It doesn't look to be in very good shape. That's a lot of books. It rivals Nelson's collection. Someone around here has got a green thumb. Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now. There's a little plaque on it that it's sealed tight. I wish I could put my feet up on something, but... That's where the locomotive's guts are. There can't be anything of much use in there now, though. It would probably disintegrate if I touched it. I think I remember Dad having this exact same one in his shop. Not giving a very accurate reading currently. You've seen one button, you've seen them all. Not giving a very accurate reading currently. Hello? Nothing. Doesn't seem to have done much. You've seen one button? Most of the text is faded, but I can make out the words McNulty Hatch Corp at the bottom. I think I heard something coming from the next car.
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves. Now, who are you and what are you doing on my train?
My name's Amy. I was just looking for something.
A likely story. You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here. I know, I'll feed you now, you old beggar.
It's empty.
Still here, huh? I got my eye on you, so don't try anything funny.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone. He looks better fed than most people I know.
Understatement of the year right there.
Hi.
What is it?
Do you live here all alone?
No. I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of your business.
Is your record player broken?
Yes. I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
I did a long time ago, but not anymore. You know, I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Uh-huh.
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
I'll just be on my way. This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough. I don't see how I can use that there. Fits perfectly. That should work now. I don't think that would be a good idea. It's a little corroded, but it looks like there's a couple of flowers on this plaque. Must be the logo of the company that made this. This is where the sound comes out. Still intact. That's good. A perfect fit. Hi.
What is it?
Your record player's fixed?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Yeah, so do I. Can't ask for more than what I got here.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone. I don't know the first thing about caring for plants. It's empty. Not much point in pulling it, considering we aren't moving. I don't think she'd be interested in that.
Hey, where did you find that?
Over near Sector 67, do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry. I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes. I wonder if this person died trying to escape the quarantine zone. I think Wally's used to be a pretty famous department store. I vaguely remember Mom and Dad talking about it. The letter L looks like it's pretty close to falling off. That bit of sign looks like it's just a strong gust of wind away from falling down. That did it. How on earth did this get down here? It's not every day you get to see an underground river. The damage from the blast really did a number on this station. Looks like that's the way in. It's too far to jump, and it doesn't look fit for swimming. There's a ton of debris in there and who knows what else. I'll need to find another way across. I'd really rather not touch it. It's just hanging there. That's kind of grotesque. This thing survived being shot and falling. I'd say it's pretty sturdy. Kind of big to be lugging around too much, though. There, that should work. There isn't much I can do with it. Looks like a place you'd put a coin or something. Well, it accepted my token. Great. Another collapse. Unfortunately, it won't come off the wall. Handy to know where you are. It's just out of reach. I'm glad this didn't decide to collapse 5 minutes later. There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side. It's wearing the tattered remains of some kind of sports uniform. Now there's an interesting outfit. Not my style. It's tangled up too tightly to undo by hand. A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone. I shouldn't mess with it any further. They're not in bad shape. Won't be much use if I need to protect my hands, though. I shouldn't mess with... The mannequin's in even worse shape now. Nothing on there worth taking. It goes up to the next floor. Looks like this person was crushed by the ceiling. What an awful end. Too late to help now. Doesn't look like there's anything useful on the body either. Seems to be full of fishing equipment. It won't have any parts I need. These things are pretty useless. Doesn't look like they're even worth examining for parts. Appliances. I can't get to anything inside. The display case is sealed. I don't see how I can use that there. Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts. This This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I might as well hang on to it. It's still in relatively good condition. It won't have any parts I need. These things are pretty useless. An old shop vac. I haven't seen one in ages. Pretty small for an anchor. I bet it doesn't weigh too much. I can't reach inside the display case. Dead, although I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again. There, that wasn't so tough. Poking around in there with my fingers probably isn't the best idea. I sure hope this works. Here goes nothing. Looks like that's my next destination. A bunch of old office furniture, from the look of it. I'm guessing this used to support the structure before it collapsed. A bunch of old office furniture. There's nothing worth salvaging here. It's way too high for me to reach. I don't have any bolts to tie the rope to. Slightly frayed in some places. It's way too high for me to reach. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, but I can't loop the rope around the girder from down here. There's nothing worth salvaging here. There's nothing... It's way too high for me to reach. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Better not mess around too much with the broken glass. This anchor is pretty small. I don't think it would work on anything larger than a dinghy. Not a bad idea. That would be way too hard to handle. Whew, that was more of a climb than I anticipated. What is this place? Reminds me of the one in the rebel hideout. I wonder if there was once a raven in there. It looks like a giant raven. Seeing that thing gliding around the sky would definitely be intimidating. A sketch of the Reaper, lots of little design notes written around the sides. I wouldn't want to ruin the drawing. Messy. Someone should really clean this place up. I don't need them. I haven't got time for reading now. Those look to be mostly medical textbooks. Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. I don't think that would be a good idea. I guess this is the Reaper's base of operations. Anatomy, infectious diseases, biology, quite a collection. Aha, just what I thought. They're mechanical. Weird. I wonder what these are for. Weird. I wonder what these are for. These look like security monitors. What are they doing here? These look like full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for. Full of lots of unmarked bottles.
Ah, Amy Wellard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need, but first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
So you are human?
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on, you knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense. Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for green lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable, not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshiping you.
Yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder. Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great, I'll go get them and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Take this then.
What is it?
A two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.